This is going to be a middle February reading for Gemini. What we have seen from this reading is two people who are absolutely obsessed about each other. And we see on one end someone who really wants to express their love, but on the other end, someone else instead who's afraid to really open up their heart 100%. In this reading, we will be able to see how the situation will progress. The information that I'm going to give you before the reading starts can actually be really important to understand and interpret these messages in the best way possible. It's almost like learning the alphabet before being able to understand a language, before being able to understand what the other person is trying to tell you. Now, this could be something that you've heard before, something you're not interested into. Just go back to the intro. At the top right corner, you have the exact minute when this reading starts. So as far as these informations go, what I wanted to tell you is talking about what type of reading this is. This is a general reading. It won't be able to resonate with every single person out there, but make sure to focus on the single messages, because there might be information there that can be really helpful for you at this moment in time. If it resonates, make sure to share, subscribe, like. It's gonna help the channel grow. And if it doesn't resonate, what you can do is checking out the readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Often there are a lot of good messages there as well. Time is crucial in these readings, because people think that if the message comes today and the reading is for February, for a specific month, then everything that they hear is going to happen in that month. Instead, that's not the case. You can be looking at something that has already happened in the past, or that it will happen in the future. But regardless, hearing this message today might change the way you're going to act towards a situation. And that's going to be key for you to get where you want to be. Also, the energies that I pick up on can go both ways. In order to make sense of a reading, I have to pick one person and assign that message to one person. But in your case, that specific energy could be instead coming from the other person in the situation. Feel free to interpret all of this as it best resonates with you. Let's start with your reading, Gemini. I want to look into your current situation, seeing what you're going through, what brings you to this reading today. So overall, what I see here right off the bat is that you have some sort of obsession with someone. And honestly, I see this going both ways. With this Page of Wands, we definitely see, as you see in the card itself as well, someone who is not really in control of their body. And the reason why, it's because there is this energy coming from the ground right here, which is all talking about passion. Is all talking about the strong desire that you feel, perhaps the other person, or as I'm actually thinking, the both of you, that you both feel towards each other. And we have here two people who are very confident, who can be really charming. And also what you see here is just someone who is feeling and seeing actually the big picture. They are starting to develop a new vision for themselves, a new vision in life, a new vision in perhaps in a love relationship environment. So this Page of Wands is definitely excited just about being in this situation. But also we have messages in and out, coming in and out with this card, which is definitely talking to us about a very beautiful communication that you have here. There is something that you can give to each other when you're together, but also when you're talking and perhaps you're not in the same room, you're not in the same city, depending on how this is resonating with you. There is a constant connection on a energy level in between the two of you, which is absolutely beautiful. But as you know, when you have something so beautiful and you start feeling very strong about it, sometimes it can be scary, and you see it right here. Within yourself, you're trying to understand if this is something that makes you happy, excited, or if this is something which might be terrifying you instead. And in fact, here you have pretty much the opposite, right? In both cards, these people are not in control of their bodies. Here, because of this energy, which is lifting this person up. And here, instead, this person is frozen. They cannot move. They cannot go anywhere. And mainly because they are afraid of losing something. And so that anxiety, that worry right there is giving them nightmares. And so it can become a little destructive. We see right here that this person also feels as a stranger to themselves. They are starting to develop feelings and feel things in general that maybe they never felt before. And so that's also scaring itself. Now, I wouldn't be too concerned about the negative side of this, because with the magician right here, we have someone who is not rushing into anything, is working their way up to really make things right, to really do things right now. They see the potential and they want to express their feelings. They really want to tell the other person, hey, let's take this to the next level. The magician also might have some questions, so that the magician can redirect the energy, the focus, and the work towards a specific direction, depending on also what the other person wants. But trust me, the magician wants to know, but at the same time, he wants to really shape the environment as he is seeing it right now. He or she. Gender is really not described in these cards. So we definitely see here someone who's trying to be even more confident than what they already are when they are with this person. Because right now, that confidence comes from a place where there is still a lot of confusion about where this is going. And they are afraid that once they start asking questions, that confidence might go away. And so there is just in general some work here that is happening. Now, I want to see how the other person is feeling towards you. We see that passion, the positive side of the passion, the negative side of the passion from you. We've seen something that might have come from both people, but now I want to focus on the other person only instead and see how they're feeling towards you. They definitely see you as, and the lovers come up, as an unexpected connection. Someone that maybe they wanted to talk to, see, be with, but for some reason it didn't happen right away. There is in fact here someone that at some point at the beginning blocked some of this connection between the two of you. Maybe you were talking, you were supposed to meet, but that didn't happen for some reasons that were not related to the actual connection in between the two of you, the actual relationship in between the two of you. But of course, as you might know already, this happened eventually, and this new door opened up for you, and it's something that made them feel very excited. In a way, it added a shiny effect onto their reality, which means that the way you made them feel makes them see everything around them as even more beautiful and even more exciting. You have the power to give them a lot of emotion and make them feel. That's why at first I was saying perhaps this energy comes from the both of you. Make them feel very passionate about you. In a way, they want to text you all the time, and they're not in control of their body. They want to always connect with you constantly. And it's something that it's really complicated to control for them, because of course we have the lovers. Of course we have a sensation here from the both of you that this connection is meant to be. It's meant to happen. Two of you are meant to be together because you're soulmates. There is something very deep and important that is showing up here for you, and then definitely needs more focus on. I really want to look into this Lover's card and see where this connection is coming from and where is going to take you in the future, of course. So we see how you feel towards them, we see how they feel towards you, but what are the intentions? Because often you can feel passionate in love with someone, but feeling at the same time not ready to proceed, not ready to take this to the next level. So let's look into both of your intentions and see what the situation will evolve into, what it will be the outcome in between the two of you, not just right now in the present or near future, but also down the line. I'll be continuing this reading in the extended version. You can find the link down below in the description, and you can be part of the selection for a free personal reading that I'm offering. To find out more about this, just head down in the description.